Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wealthy Life, a channel for your personal growth, awakening, and financial wisdom. Have you ever lost sleep worrying about something that never even happened? You rehearse every possible outcome, imagining the worst, and then, when the moment finally arrives, it's not nearly as terrible as you thought. Maybe even manageable. Maybe even good. That's the trap of overthinking. Overthinking, the mental monster we create. Overthinking is a silent thief. It robs your peace, hijacks your confidence, and drowns you in a sea of what-ifs. And worst of all, most of the fears we obsess over never even happen. Mark Twain once said, "I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened." The Einstein of anxiety. Let me share you the story of Charles Darwin. Charles Darwin, the father of evolution, was a genius, but also a chronic overthinker. After writing The Origin of Species, Darwin obsessed for 20 years about how the public would receive it. He feared ridicule, rejection, even religious persecution. He delayed and delayed, convinced the backlash would destroy him. But when he finally published it, yes, there was criticism, but also admiration, celebration, and a revolution in science. He had been at war with his own thoughts far longer than with the world. So what's the psychology behind overthinking? Psychologists call it catastrophizing, the irrational belief that the worst-case scenario is not only likely, but inevitable. Why do we do it? Survival instinct. Our brain evolved to look for threats. Lack of control. When outcomes feel uncertain, we try to control them with thoughts. Perfectionism. We want everything to go right, so we overanalyze to avoid mistakes. But here's the twist. Thinking more doesn't protect you. It paralyzes you. In the film The Pursuit of Happiness, based on a true story, Chris Gardner, played by Will Smith, is evicted, broke, and raising a child alone. He could have crumbled under fear. He could have imagined 1,000 ways he'd fail. But instead of overthinking, he kept moving. And in the iconic final scene, when he's offered a job after months of struggle, he breaks into tears. All the scenarios he had feared, none were as painful as quitting would have been. So what can we do? Here are 4 ways to stop overthinking when fear takes over. 1. Name the thought. Write it down. Get specific. I'm afraid I'll embarrass myself during the presentation. Once it's visible, it's manageable. 2. Ask, what's the worst that could happen? Most of the time, the worst case isn't fatal. It's just uncomfortable. If I mess up the presentation, I might feel awkward, but I'll survive and improve. 3. Shift to action. Overthinking lives in inaction. Take 1 small step. Make the call. Send the email. Book the class. Action drowns anxiety. 4. Remember the 5-5-5 rule. Will it matter in 5 minutes? 5 days? 5 years? You'll realize most fears fade faster than you think. Let me share you a powerful Japanese concept, shikata jie nai. In Japanese culture, there's a saying, shikata jie nai, meaning it cannot be helped. It's a reminder to accept what's outside your control and focus on what you can do now. Think of the last time you were scared to do something. Maybe it was public speaking, confessing your feelings, quitting your job, and then it wasn't disaster. Sometimes it even went better than expected, not because the situation changed, but because you faced it. The last story of today, the coffee that changed everything. There's a young woman named Sarah. She was anxious about asking her boss for a raise. For weeks, she played out the conversation in her mind, imagining rejection, humiliation, even being fired. But one day, after reading a quote, B.Y. Wayne Gretzky, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take." She walked into her boss's office. Her voice shook. She made her case. And her boss? He said, "I've been meaning to talk to you. You've earned it." Weeks of overthinking, undone in 5 calm minutes. It's not that bad. Really, your brain will tell you a storm is coming. But most of the time, it's just clouds. Don't let thoughts stop your life. Because often, the outcome is not only better than you imagined, it's exactly what you needed. Overthinking is the art of creating problems that weren't even there. If this message spoke to you, share it with someone who needs a reminder that the mind is a powerful storyteller, but you are the author. Comment below. What fear are you letting go of today? Don't forget to subscribe our channel, like and share the video. May you soon discover your true direction in life.